Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're here for the first time. My name is Laura, and on this channel, Culture Nonsense, which is a play on cutlery, we talk about obsessions, but then also I do cooking videos like this one. So today I'm going to show you how to make a quick and easy snack. Some people call it an energy bite. I don't exactly know how much of an energy bite this is, but it'll be a quick treat that you can take on the go, and they're really easy to make. So I'm going to show you 5 variations that I enjoy. So without further ado, let's get cooking. So this recipe is essentially some variations on different oat balls that you can use as a snack. And instead of just regular oats here, I'm using this kind of blend from Bakery on Main. It's got some quinoa and amaranth, chia seeds as well. So I like it just because it's a little bit more than regular oats. There are a couple other things in there as well. The base of each of these 5 variations is going to start the same way. You will have 1 cup of oats here, as well as a 1/4 cup of peanut butter and a 1/4 cup of honey. So the very first thing you're going to do is mix together the peanut butter and honey. In goes the honey. And I got these new tiny spatulas on Amazon recently. I like them because the set of really tiny spatulas is designed to get things out of small spaces like jars. So if you've ever come across a situation where you have something like, oh, I don't know, making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and there's a bit of jelly left in the jar and you can't get it out, these are a really nice way to do that. And so they come in a variety of different sizes. I have this relatively small one here as well to help me get out this peanut butter, because I know that's going to stick to the side of this cup. So a traditional spatula might be a little bit too big for this container, but this one got out a lot of the peanut butter without much effort. So now, like I said, we're just going to mix together our peanut butter and honey here until it's a little bit combined. And then once we have this nice mixture here, I'm just going to put in our oats and mix those together as well. So like I said, this is going to be the base for all the recipes that we're doing today. At this point, you can really just mix in any fill-ins that you want. And for this specific recipe, it's kind of like a, monster cookie take on these oatmeal balls. So first we're going to put in a 1/4 cup of honey roasted peanuts here. Next, a 1/4 cup of little mini M&ms. And finally, a 1/4 cup of mini chocolate chips as well. And I'm using these little tiny pinch bowls, which I got recently as well. I think they're really adorable and great if you just have a small amount of something that you want to prep to put into things in quick succession like I just did. Now, just mix in your fill-ins. After that's all nice and combined, you can add additionally just a little pinch of salt to mix in, as well as an optional 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. I'm a huge fan of vanilla, so I like to just add a little bit in here, especially if you find that it's too solid. The addition of a little bit of a liquid might help you mix stuff around. Then just mix that in as well. Now, once everything is nice and combined like this, you might want to just immediately go to rolling these into little balls. However, that's going to be pretty difficult to do because of the temperature and consistency at the moment. So I'm just going to pop this into the freezer for about 15 minutes just to let it firm up a little bit before I start to roll these into balls. So for that, you're going to start off with the same base here of a cup of oats, 1/4 cup of honey, 1/4 cup of peanut butter, and next you're going to add in a 1/4 cup of crushed pretzels and another 1/4 cup of honey roasted peanuts here. Just like before, little sprinkle of salt and another 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Mix that together and again, pop it in the freezer for 15 minutes before you start rolling into dough balls. So the next variation we're going to go for is for all of my chocolate lovers out there. We've got half a cup of chocolate chips this time, as well as 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. And then finally again with our little sprinkling vanilla. And now we just mix that together. Okay, and there we are with our chocolate variety. Okay, now these last 2 varieties are pretty much just simpler or scaled down versions of what we'd already done before. So for this next one, peanut butter chocolate chip, we've already got our base here, which includes peanut butter. So all we're gonna do is add in half a cup of chocolate chips. I'm sorry, I just shook the camera. Again, our little pinch of salt. And half a teaspoon of vanilla. Which, let me remind you again, is technically optional for this. I just like it. And we're gonna mix that all together. And for our last little variation here, all we're gonna do is stick to good old peanuts. So we've got a half cup of honey roasted peanuts here. Dump those right on in. Then yet another little pinch of salt and half a teaspoon of vanilla. And just mix them all together. So now we're gonna roll these out into little balls. What you have here should make about 12 bite-sized balls that, take about a tablespoon each. So we're just gonna take a little bit here, pack it into a little bit of a ball shape, and there we go, one's done. So just do that 11 more times with your remaining little mixture here. And really, this is just gonna form a loose ball. If one's a little bit too big, you can take away from it. If it's a little bit too small, you can add to it. But you're gonna want about 12 balls from this. And then we're just gonna put them in a container, pop them back in the fridge, and you can take one out and snack on it whenever you would like. So I hope these look yummy to you guys. While I was doing all the other 4 varieties, the first one, the monster one, was firming back up in the fridge. So I've got them here and I'm gonna try one out to see how they are. They look pretty good. They're still not as maybe firm as I'd like them to be, so you've got to leave them in the fridge for a little bit to get them back up to, a nice firm consistency, but still gonna taste the same. So as you can see here, little monster ball, pretty cute. See how it tastes. That's really good. I mean, it's got a lot of chocolate in it. What's not to like? So if these look good to you, hopefully you'll find the time to make some for yourself. And when you do, I hope you enjoy.